Representing the constituency of St. Philip North, Dr. Sonia Browne.
All aboard? Yeah. You ready to roll? Yeah. Can I talk just a little bit? Can I really talk just a little bit? Can I really talk just a little bit? Hold on. Now is the time.
Now is the time.
Everybody ready?
Everybody ready?
Go tell your friends.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I wrote down my thoughts because I don't want to forget anything. And I can put on my glasses too. Last night I went home feeling tired but blessed to be a part of the BLP family. And in the wee hours of this morning, as I lay in bed, two questions popped into my head. Why am I here? And why have I chosen to begin this journey with the next Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, and her capable, wonderful team? And this simple answer came. Because I am no different from you. I am no different from any one of you. I feel the pain of a society that hungers to be rescued from a government that has a lack of alacrity in dealing with the issues of the electorate. The same electorate that is responsible for putting them there in the first place. Mr. Chairman, please allow me to digress here. Do not turn on the music on me. But I need to respond to articles in the print media of today where the Honorable Minister of Education has accused me of jumping on the bandwagon with St. Mark's Primary School issues for political gain. Mr. Jones has been quoted as asking, what contributions have I ever made to the school? Have I ever donated 10 bucks to the school? Have I ever given them a small play part and asked me to put my money where my mouth is? For the record, Mr. Jones, I have been a part of the St. Mark's family for almost all my life. I have donated to their graduations for countless years, despite the fact that my office has seen a drastic reduction in clientele, many of whom have no money. One can afford little in this DLP-made climate. One cannot even afford to be sick. I have even helped educate several of the students when my mom taught there. Having the only medical practice in the community, I have on numerous occasions given my services to the school without seeking compensation. Do your homework, Mr. Jones. Sir, it is not everything you do for your family that you broadcast. With respect to the play part, help me find some space in the yard to build one now. On the road recently, I met a constituent who made it clear that if I were canvassing for Mr. Lashley, I would have to get off his property forthwith. This man had a story which to me exemplifies the entire DLP. He described about 3 years ago that he approached Mr. Lashley about digging a well on his property as all the water was trickling down from the houses above and flooding his yard. But after countless appeals, he decided to take a drive up to Mr. Lashley's house. He got there, Mr. Lashley gave him a warm welcoming, and another gentleman seemed to be there. Mr. Lashley said, "Boy, you come at the right time. I got the right man here for you, well digger right here. You go home and wait, we coming. You go home and wait." Still there. My BLP family, I am no different from you. Come election day, I will join the old lady in Eastbourne who must walk across the yard in the rain to use the pit toilet outside in 2017. And who remembers that it was the BLP who made it possible for poor black women like herself to vote. I will be joining that lady in Duncan's who sells black pudding on a Saturday morning to make ends meet, and who has no idea how she will send her son to UE come September. I will be walking up those steps to cast my vote on election day like that young mother in Church Village who has 3 children to send to school and 1 in hand, and who the NSRL killing. That's right. I will be joining that first-time voter in Clarks Hill who just got a UE degree year before last and still not working. On election day, I will be voting like the fellas on the so-called block who are tired of the short-term handouts and are in need of a long-term employment. Hopefully, I will be joining all of you at the polls come election day, provided no one has to rescue me from the potholes I have to avoid in getting there going through Fairfield to get to Padmore. We are all exhausted and afraid of a future because, as Sam Cooke sang, it's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Thank you.